there were a lot of jostling, I would say, more than any physical violence there.
Okay. This invokes Mississippi burning because I made the point a long time ago that what you were witnessing wasn't simply race-based, it was as much class-based.
Well, there was that, and it was a city-country thing too, which was, you know, here are city kids, that was important. You don't understand the problems we have type of thing as well. But there was a significant racial element in it.
You got almost unanimously favoured reactions from the indigenous communities, didn't you, Anne?
I think so, almost. I think there were some people were worried, and one thing I learned from my research is that the Australian Aboriginal Fellowship based in Sydney, its members, some of them were very, Aboriginal members were concerned, but they sent their own delegation back to the towns to find out what the local reaction was and found out that it was favourable. And I think that was really important in terms of the action being recognised by the existing Aboriginal organisations.
Tell us about the swimming village, Jen. That's the incident that most of us at the time will remember most vividly.
You have to remember that there were 2 visits to Moree. We went to Moree, had a public meeting. The mayor of Moree got up and said, fine, we're going to stop this. And then we left, and we were away, and I don't know what town we were going to, because we had to cross the border in order to avoid New South Wales petrol tax at the time. This was painful. And we were in Queensland, Warwick in Queensland, overnight when we heard that the council and the mayor had reneged. And we took a meeting and decided to go back to Moree. It was on that second occasion that there was the really nasty incident. On the first occasion, Charles was allowed to go after the settlement, bring a bundle, half a dozen or more, I can't remember how many, young Aboriginal kids, and took them into the pool, and there were all these movies of them happy, smiling, diving in, all that. First time they'd been there. But then when we came back, it was a demonstration. We all lined up to go into the pool, and the police were taking us away one by one, sort of thing, and the crowd was really aggressive and violent. I was in the crowd taking my movie when I got king hit, but I was probably the only one who was physically assaulted. Others were jostled.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said.
And Bob Gallagher had a stick thrown at him and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
And how much of the Freedom Ride contributed to the passing of the 67 referendum? Did it play a role?
I think it did play a role because of its high public profile and drawing attention to the issues. But I'd also stress it was part of a broader pattern, there being a campaign going on for some years by very active Aboriginal organisations and pro-Aboriginal action at the time. And I think the Freedom Ride gave that movement really a higher profile and drew attention. So I see it as part of a broader action, but very important.
It was the first time that Indigenous issues had been front-page news for day after day. It had never happened before, and it drew attention of people in the city, including, students who really didn't know what was going on, to the extent of both deprivation and discrimination in a dramatic way.
What were some of the other significant victories and long-term consequences of the ride, do you think?
Well, the main consequence was publicity and discussion, intense public debate. I think